trap in the wraith immediately claim generator yard. The crude traps beneath the snowdrifts. I read it if any things are cool. Okay. Near the broken ski lift, the Doctor and the Clown encounter the Legion and twins. The Doctor electrocutes a pulse cackle through the air, destroying Victor's mid-pounce. Victor shrieks and retreats. The Clown lobs a gas bottle, but Legion charges straight through it, blade flashing. Charlotte grabs Victor and pulls him back, but Legion is relentless. The Doctor laughs hysterically and unleashes another shock that sends Legion stumbling. Charlotte tries to drag the Legion away, but the Clown tackles her, pinning her to the snow. Victor screams and leaps for the Doctor's face. The Doctor catches Victor mid-air and slams him into a generator, crushing the creature instantly. Charlotte howls in rage. More accurate.
Yeah, true.
But Legion stabs the Clown from behind. The gas hisses uselessly in the cold. The Doctor turns. Charlotte lunges. The Doctor shocks her point blank, finishes with a metal rod. Silencing her scream. Legion looks around, chest heaving. The Doctor tilts his head, smiling. Then Legion realizes the Clown is dead. The twins are gone. Legion tries to run for it.
Good idea.
Or Legion runs for it. Yeah, Herman is a fucking CIA operative.
Yeah. It's crazy.
In the forest, Xenomorph ambushes Nemesis from above, tail piercing armor. Nemesis rips it free immediately and hurls the creature into a tree. Before either can finish the fight, Wesker fires, forcing Xenomorph to retreat into the snow, dragging Chucky with it. Apparently.
Alright.
He found this fucking gun.
You just killed most people by just shooting them.
The Xenomorph just chose the worst target as well.
Yeah, Nemesis and Wesker.
Two probably most attuned to murdering monsters.
Yeah.
You ski lodge yourself. Freddy Krueger and Sadako basically start repairing generators.
Okay.
They're that bad, the Kurt meta.
They're survivors now.
I remember seeing a post as like the newest DVD. It sounds like Sadako was caught repairing generators just to make the match go by faster.
Yeah, real.
Visibility drops to almost nothing. The artist and the unknown ambush Ghostface near a tree line. Crows explode from snow, blinding him. The unknown grabs Ghostface from behind, twists his neck at an unnatural angle. Vecna watches silently from the shadows and does nothing. Ghostface dies face first in the snow.
Damn.
Vecna melds back into the forest. The main lodge becomes a death trap. Leatherface and the pig encounter Destiny and the Trickster. Actually, this is a good fight.
Sure.
Gunfire echoes. The pig tackles Trickster down a staircase while Leatherface revs up his chainsaw. Deathslinger fires. The harpoon embeds into Leatherface's shoulder. Leatherface keeps coming, ignoring it.
Yeah.
He crashes into Deathslinger chainsaw, tearing through his coat and bone. That's like the worst thing you can fucking do. Just shoot the guy, drag the guy with the chainsaw
you don't
closer
even
to you.
drag him. He's just running towards you already. Just does nothing.
The pig finishes the Trickster with a blade to the throat.
Alright.
He's running at you and you shoot him to drag him closer.
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
Yeah. Deathstringer's ability
Oh,
is pretty much just useless in this.
Well, I mean, if like someone tried to run away, but I mean, that's like the worst. That's honestly like one of the worst people he could have done that with.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't have tried to run away though.
Well, I'm saying that like it's a guy with a chainsaw who's also retarded, who doesn't understand pain.
Yeah, I know.
So it's just. The Trapper will at least like wince, and the Wraith is thin and like frail. The only
Yeah.
other bad option would have been, I think, or not Leather. Oh yeah, Leatherface.
Nemesis.
With Nemesis. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just shoot him with the heartbeat, just looks at you, stupid.
True.
Oh, the blizzard has arrived. Give me options. Is the Blight in here?
He should be.
Did I see the Blight before?
Yeah. You said Blight and Singularity were together.
No, yeah, your favorite characters. That's just a you. That's your
Yep.
team.
It is. I'm rooting for them.
Avalanche, Whiteout, which is the fog or blizzard. Power Grid, Blackout, which that changes nothing, I would assume.
Yeah.
Blood Moon.
Blood Moon.
Entity's Trial. Random hooks, cages, and spikes appear. Short trial zones. Force 1v1 duos. 1v1s or duos to fight.
I see.
There's that. Let's see what Blood Moon is. Blood Moon's killer gains heightened aggressions. Wounds bleed faster and heal slower. Footprints become easier to track. Fights are quicker and more brutal. Psychological pressure increases. I like the Entity Trial, to be honest.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Every survivor feels it at once. What? The pressure in the skull pulls to the chest. Black veins of energy crawl across the snow, forming rusted hook bone cages and jagged pylons where they're done before. Show me what you got. The Entity Trials rules. I already said them. Trapper and Wraith versus Legion. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I wonder how this is gonna end.
I have no idea.
The first trial zone slams shut around the ski maintenance yard. The Trapper feels it instantly and grins. This place was made for me. Bear traps snap open across the snowdrift as Wraith stalks invisibly. Across the yard, the Legion realizes too late they've been herded. No running, fine, Legion. Letters, blood ready. Blade ready, not blood. The Wraith cloaks behind Legion, but Legion spins slashes, grazing Wraith's ribs. The Trapper lunges, Legion ducks, crack. The bear trap snaps shut around the Legion's leg. They scream, falling into the snow. Wraith moves in for the kill. Legion throws a knife blindly, hitting the Wraith in the throat. That's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Wraith staggers, choking, then the Entity reacts. Meat hooks erupt from the ground, impaling Wraith mid-fall and hoisting him into the sky.
Okay.
Legion watches in horror as the Wraith struggles, then goes limp. The Trapper roars in fury and charges. Legion rips their leg free from the trap, crawling away. The Trapper brings down the cleaver, but Legion jams their blade underneath the Trapper's jaw. There's no
What the
way he
fuck?
fucking wins that.
Yeah.
Legion limps away,
Plot
bleeding
armor.
heavy but alive. That is totally plot. I had no say in this.
Yeah. It's nuts. I believe it.
The ground splits beneath the Doctor. He laughs as he falls. The basement door slams shut behind him. From the shadow emerges the Hag and the Plague.
Yo.
Symbols burn to the walls. The Doctor immediately shocks the air, electrifying, dancing wildly. But the Entity disturbs the current. His power misfires. The Hag traps Trigger, clawing at his leg. That's not how they work. The Plague retches violently, coating the floor in corruption. The Doctor laughs harder. Oh, this is beautiful, he states. He lunges at the Plague. She vomits directly into his open mouth.
Oh my god.
He screams, clawing at his eyes. Oh yeah, his mouth and eyes are forced open.
Yeah.
Collapsing,
sucks.
coughing, the Hag drags him towards a cage, then rises from the floor. The Doctor thrashes, a laugh until this cage snaps shut, crushing his ribs inwards in silence.
Yeah. Damn.
The Knight and Skull Merchant are sealed into a glowing perimeter. From the opposite end of the portal opens. Demogorgon and the Dredge claw out. That's actually a good fight as well.
Yeah.
The force darkens unnaturally. The Knight reaches his blade. Hold formation. The Skull Merchant deploys tracking drones, scanning heat signatures. They're right there.
True.
Where are they? Just staring right at him.
Yeah. It's not very smart. Alright.
Steel meets the dredge, melts into the shadows. Demogorgon charges head on. Steel Maiden flashes. Steel meets flesh. The knight parries Demogorgon's claws, driving sword into the children. The school merchant fires. Dredge erupts from behind her, tendrils warping her torso. She screams as it drags her into darkness between trees. The knight roars and charges after her. The Demogorgon tackles him from the side, though, slamming him into a tree hard enough to crack. The knight drives his blade into the Demogorgon's skull. It collapses, twitching. The dredge reemerges, dragging the skull merchant's lifeless body behind it. It turns his attention to the knight. The knight rises unsteadily, blood pouring from his helmet. He charges anyway. The dredge engulfs him completely. When it pulls back, the armor remains. Or accurate, he just eats people. Or absorbs people. Oh, they are so fucked. Freddy Krueger and Sadako stand within warped reality. Across from them, Spirit and Pyramid Head.
Shit, actually, I don't know.
No, well, the only person that Freddy could haunt here is the Spirit, who is just filled with hate. So...
I mean, yeah, Pyramid Head is definitely...
Yeah, like, how are you gonna haunt the torment... like, what is it? Torment Incarnate?
Yeah.
Time stutters. The Spirit flickers in and out of existence, blade humming. Pyramid Head drags his blade across the ground, carving glowing trenches. Freddy laughs. You don't belong here, he sneers. Sadako crawls out from a TV screen that shouldn't exist. The Spirit screams and charges. Sadako phases through her, grabbing her from behind. The Spirit shrieks as her form destabilizes. Pyramid Head swings. Freddy intercepts, claws meet metal. Okay, let me read this real quick. The impact shatters the ground. There's no way! I was gonna say the impact shatters his hands.
Yeah. No.
The Spirit tries to rematerialize, and he hucks her mid-phase, tearing her apart violently. Pyramid Head roars and cleaves Freddy in half in response. There we are.
Yeah.
Sadako lunges. Pyramid Head carves Judgment Sigil into the ground. Sadako freezes, glitching. The signal detonates. The dream collapses. As the fog leaves the arena, Pyramid Head stands alone.
Makes sense.
That's the end of the chapter.
Yeah. Is Dracula in this?
Is he?
I hope so.
I thought it said he was.
I thought so too.
The Dark Lord, yeah.
Good.
He's with the Xenomorph. Is he with the Xenomorph? Who is he with? I thought it was Checky. He's with the Cenobite.
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah, it still remembers them, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Daedalus moves silently through the pine forest, axe balanced perfectly. Oni stalks behind her, breathing like a furnace. They find tracks. Small, erratic. Coward, Oni growls. They follow. Legion limps to the generator yard, blood soaking their boot. They tear bandages from a dead technician's coat and wrap their leg. Everyone thinks I'm done. They mutter, good. Nemesis lumbers the snow-choked road, ripping open vehicles. Wesker scans with binoculars. 2 feet in front of him, there's a blizzard.
Yeah.
They head towards the ski lift. Leatherface and Pig inside the lodge. Leatherface sharpens his chainsaw. The Pig crawls through vents, setting up ambush routes. Anyone who comes in here, the Pig whispers, they don't leave. Blight injects himself, shuddering violently. Singularity watches, recording him. Mutation stable, Singularity states proceed. They sprint into the woods at inhuman speed.
Fuck yeah.
Just fucking found footage thing, just like a shitty camera. That's what I imagined.
Yeah.
Recording with the worst camera known to man. Sprint into the woods after taking drugs.
Vlogging.
This is our vlog. Check it out.
check out the blight.
The hag symbols glow faintly in the snow. Huntress triggers once. A clawed apparition erupts, Oni slashes it apart instantly. The plague retches violently, vomiting corruption towards the Huntress dodges, axe flying. It embeds into the plague's shoulder. She screams, Oni charges, the hag shrieks and tries to flee, but Oni grabs her by the spine and snaps her in half.
Damn.
The plague crawls, choking. The Huntress retrieves her axe. One clean swing. The plague is dead. The Huntress hums and they walk off. In a frozen maintenance tunnel, motion sensors chirp. Chucky lunges first, laughing. Wesker fires, blasting the doll into a wall immediately. The xenomorph drops from the ceiling, tail impaling Nemesis' shoulder. Nemesis roars and rips the tail out immediately, slamming the creature in contric as a response.
Yeah.
Wesker unloads the entire magazine into its skull. Acid sprays everywhere. The xenomorph collapses dead. Chucky crawls towards Wesker with his knife. Nemesis stomps him to death.
Yeah.
Again, they chose the worst people to fuck with.
Yeah, again. It's fucking stupid.
The first blurs. Legion hears something too late. The blast crashes into him like a missile, snapping his bones. Legion laughs. Singularity fires a precision spike through the Legion's chest. Afterwards, Legion laughs and laughs through blood, worth it, and dies. I just imagine that from earlier, just the Singularity still recording him, just fucking flies it.
Just POV, someone getting fucking obliterated.
What's that noise? Turns around. To the fucking cane.
Yeah. Terrifying duo.
Darkness deepens unnaturally. Inside an abandoned ski cabin, Springtrap prepares to investigate old machinery. Lights flicker. The drag leaks from the walls like oil. Cars returns and is swallowed whole by the shadows. Springtrap fires wildly, mechanical limbs shrieking. When did he get a gun? The dredge engulfs him as well. Metal crunches, then silence.
Okay. They didn't do anything. They just got swallowed.
Get bored.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. The snow melts into rust. Vecna raises his staff, chanting. Chains erupt on the ground, but Pyramid Head walks through them, ignoring it. Vecna hurls necrotic energy. Pyramid Head carves a symbol into the snow. Judgment triggers. Vecna's pinned in place. One downward swing, the lich is split in half.
Okay. That was fast.
It is necrotic damage against the undead, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, true.
The hillbilly nurse, cannibal and pig, huntress and oni, blight and singularity, artist and the unknown, nemesis, Wesker, Cenobite, Dracula, pyramid, and the dredge are the last ones, or the still remaining. Near the collapsed lodge kitchen, chainsaw noises echo. Leatherface charges blindly through a doorway. An axe buries itself into his chest as a response. He staggers screaming. The pig lunges from cover, blade flashing, but the Oni catches her mid-strike and slams her into a freezer door, denting the steel. Leatherface rises up again. The huntress throws a second axe. It hits his head. He collapses dead. The Oni raises his club towards the pig. One strike, she's dead. High above the ski lift, the nurse phases in, then out, exhausted. She doesn't see the singularity spike until it's already piercing her side. The blight slams into her immediately after, breaking her spine against the railing. She just dies. Fucking charging into people. The hillbilly charges downhill, chainsaw screaming, snow spraying. Who would have guessed? He hits the blight first, sending him flying into a tree. The singularity fires. The hillbilly ignores the hit and buries the chainsaw deep into the singularity's torso, ripping it apart.
Damn.
Blight injects himself and rushes in. The hillbilly swings wildly. Blight dodges, but clips a rock and stumbles. The hillbilly grabs him, then smashes his head against a ski pole until he stops moving.
No.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. The nurse phases down the hill, and then the singularity and blight get her, and then right behind it is here, it flies down.
True.
Black ink spreads across the snow. crows scream. The heavily revs up and charges into the unknown again. The unknown appears. Okay, never mind. So the unknown appears behind him. Limbs bending wrong. Ink spike erupt from the ground, piercing the hillbilly's legs. He roars and revs up again. The artist gestures. The crow-shaped blade slashes his throat. The chainsaw sputters and he dies.
Good.
The cliffside path. Nemesis and Wesker encounter Pyramid Head head-on. Pyramid Head
Okay.
does not move
That's good.
aside. Wesker fires. Pyramid Head walks through the bullets, ignoring them. The executioner cleaves Nemesis's arm clean off. The Nemesis roars and charges at him. The Pyramid Head drives his blade through the Nemesis' chest. The Titan collapses. Wesker tries
Okay.
to disengage. Pyramid Head drags his blade, carving a glowing judgment symbol. Wesker freezes mid-step, and the blade falls.
Yeah, makes sense if you're doing that.
I feel like that. Actually, I guess Dracula could have done as well.
Yeah.
The lodge plunges into unnatural darkness. Change erupts from the walls. The dredge howls, shadow fighting shadows. Dracula lunges in bat form, reforming midair to strike. The dredge engulfs him partially, consuming some flesh. Pinhead opens the box. Change tear through the shadows and bone alike. The dredge thrashes, but Dracula impales it through the core. Light erupts. The darkness collapses. The dredge is dead.
Good shit.
Chapter 5. Blackie crawls across the courtyard as the artist paints signals into the snow. Crows erupt skyward. Pyramid Head walks straight through them, unfazed. The unknown flickers behind him, limbs bending, mouth is opening too wide. The Pyramid Head churns around slowly and slashes. The unknown is split nearly in half, collapsing into a twitching heap. That's his entire ability. It's just cutting people in half. That's all he's
Yeah.
done all game.
And ignore everything else.
The artist screams of fury, unleashing everything. Ink spikes, crow blades, blinding glyphs. The Pyramid Head carves a judgment into the ground. The symbol ignites. The artist freezes mid-cast. One strike downward. Her mask cracks. Her body falls. Oh, it's using his ability as well.
Yeah.
Judgment. Okay, where he just fucking throws the things up.
Yeah, I remember that.
In the lambent configuration, a clicks open. Chains explode from every direction, tearing the Pyramid's head, fleshless form. Dracula blurs forward, striking him with inhuman speed. Claws rake the steel, cursor-like. Pyramid Head roars and drags his blade to the ground, severing chains and carving trenches. Dracula reforms behind him and impales him to the back. Pyramid Head churns and grabs Dracula by the throat, slamming him into a courtyard wall, hard enough to crater the stone. Pyramid Head tightens the chain, for
Damn.
suffering has only just begun. Pyramid Head forces himself forward, every step tearing chains from his body. He raises the blade. Pinhead doesn't move. But Dracula intercepts, taking the strike through the torso. He wins. The vampire collapses, body turned into ash, into snow.
Rip.
Pinhead stares at the ashes. Something close to anger flickers inside of him. Chains tighten, but Pyramid Head lunges. The drives blade to the Pinhead's chest, pinning him to the courtyard stone. Chains fall limp. Pinhead exhales. We will meet again. His body fractures to the light and disappears.
Final words.
Only 3 remain. Pyramid Head, the Huntress, and the Oni. They face each other across bloodstained stone. No words. The Oni roars and rushes, club raised. Pyramid Head meets him head on, steel clashing with rage. The Oni lands a massive blow. Pyramid Head stumbles, armor dented. The Huntress circles, axe ready. She throws, Pyramid Head deflects. The Oni grabs Pyramid Head from behind. The Huntress' second axe bears itself into the Oni's shoulder by accident. The Oni howls in pain. Pyramid Head tears free. He drives his blade through the Oni's chest. The demon collapses in the snow.
Yeah.
The huntress throws her final axe. Pyramid Head lets it hit, embedded in his shoulder. He keeps walking. She backs away, humming, breaking into sobs. He reaches her. She raises a knife. The blade falls, breaking through her wrist, killing her.
Yeah.
The blizzard stops completely. The deep, resonant voice echoes from across Ormond. The trial is complete. The snow
That
clears,
makes sense.
bodies fade. The only figure that remains, dragging the blade across frozen stone, is Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on.
He just killed everyone.
I'm gonna ask what he does what does he do in the post-game interview?
Oh yeah.
It's important.
True.
There are no lights. There's no cheering crowd. There's no capital host leaning forward with questions. The room is a bare concrete chamber. Snow still melting off the executioner's blade. Cameramen hum nervously from behind. Behind reinforced glass, chain meant for restraint lie unused on the floor. Pyramid Head stands in the center, silent. A distorted voice speaks to the speakers, carefully neutral. You are the victor of Ormond. Do you have anything to say about your victory? Pyramid Head does not react. After several long seconds, nothing happens.
Yep.
Do you feel remorse for those you have executed? Pyramid Head does nothing. Your face beams of great power. Did the opponents earn your respect? At this time, Pyramid Head pauses longer.
What? Okay.
Does nothing for longer.
Yeah.
What will you do now? For the first time, Pyramid Head moves towards the camera. Each step echoes. He stops inches from the glass. He raises the blade and points it directly at the lens, and then he turns away.
Okay.
He turns away. The camera feed cuts to static.
My man.
They ask him many questions. Now the game's over. What will you do?
You're interviewing a wall.
Interviewing a fucking statue.
Yeah.
I feel like he shouldn't have won, to be honest. But I want to do one more.
Yeah.
Or a couple more.